In today's video, I'm going to make a summary of a book called Happy Money, the Japanese art of making peace with your money, written by Ken Honda, one of the most famous book authors in Japan, who written a lot of books related to money and personal development. We can say that he's like the Japanese Robert Kiyosaki. He has a very interesting and different approach when it comes to talking about money. That's why I think this video will be quite different than others that I talked on this channel. There are two key points to take from this book that I think are going to be really interesting to present on this video. Lesson number 1. Money is a reflection on what you feel and your perception of it. The author of the book starts telling an odd story. During a party, a mysterious lady asked him to show him the money he had on his wallet. The author, a little bit confused, showed her the content of his wallet. The woman checked every bill and then said, "Okay, it seems everything is in order. I just wanted to know if your money was smiling or not." The woman explained to the author that the money can smile or cry. There's happy money and sad money, and that depends on how you give it or take it. If you give money with guilt, hate or sadness, then the money will cry. If you give the money with love, gratitude and happiness, then the money will smile and it will even laugh because it will be full of positive energy from who gives it. Some examples can be when you help a friend or family to get out of a struggle, when you finally invest your money in that business idea, when you buy something you really want for yourself, or when you receive payment from a happy customer, or when your boss is happy about your job. Happy money makes people feel happy and loved. However, sad money is when you give or receive it reluctantly, like when you are not happy with the payment received from a job you did, when a customer or boss pays you without being happy about your job, or when you're forced to pay a fine for parking your car in the wrong place. Money that circulates with frustration, anger and misery is sad money. It's not about how much money you make or have. What makes your money sad is the energy you give and receive to that money. Unfortunately, most of the people have a toxic relationship with their money, and if that's your case, then the next lesson is for you. Lesson number 2. The flow of money and gratitude. According to the author, money is energy, as it's something that is constantly moving and transferring from one place to another. If you think about it, money is flowing everywhere right now while you are watching this video. When you finish this video, money will be flowing in all directions with all the transactions happening from people around you. The energy of money is influenced by people who use it. You're responsible of the energy you invest in your money, and you're responsible of making your money happy or sad. Here, I am going to share with you some advice that will help you create happy money. Number 1. Arigato to your money. The author of the book says that one day he was talking with his mentor, Wahei Takeda, also known as the Japanese Warren Buffett, who asked what was the secret of his success. He was expecting to get some advice on investing or a stock market, but instead he said to simply arigato to your money, which means appreciate your money or say thanks to your money when you receive it and also when you spend it. This is a Zen philosophy that teaches you to appreciate all the things around you. Hold on a second, saying thanks to my money? That sounds ridiculous. Why would I say thanks to my money? Well, I thought the same thing at the beginning, but stay with me for a few minutes and you'll see how it makes sense. First, let me explain why it makes sense to give thanks to your money. For instance, if you receive money from a client, that means that the client rejected everyone else and chose you to provide for a product or service. Your client could have chosen many other competitors, but they choose you, and I think that's something that it's worth to appreciate and show gratitude for. On the other hand, when you spend money, it makes sense to give thanks to the money, as it will help you to get something you need or want. It makes sense, right? So you don't really need to be a Zen person to understand this, but here's your question. How will you say thanks to my money actually help me make more money and change the negative connotation I have with it? Well, the answer is this. When you start doing it, there's two things that will happen. First of all, you'll start to appreciate your money and you'll stop worrying about it. When you are in a state of appreciation, you can't worry at the same time. Human mind can't concentrate in two things at the same time, so you can't be grateful and worried about the money at the same time. The second thing, once you learn how to appreciate your money and converting it into a habit, then you'll start to appreciate other things in your life, like your job, your boss, or your clients. There's a simple universal law that says that what you appreciate appreciates you. Appreciate someone that appreciates us is something that it's written in our DNA. For instance, if someone buys you a gift for your birthday, then you'll make sure to do the same thing for the birthday, right? Appreciation works in a similar way. When you start appreciating your clients, they will start thanking you and referring you to their friends and family, and you'll start getting even more clients. You'll also start to seeing things from a different perspective, and the most important thing, you'll be looking happy and grateful. People love making business with happy people. Nobody wants to do business with someone who's depressed, and then you'll see a lot of new opportunities, ideas, and offers that will help you improve your wealth. Advice number 2, always go the extra mile. Imagine that in a Saturday morning, you've made some delicious cookies and you decide to give some of them to the kids that are playing next to your house. You put the cookies in a bowl and then you take it to the kids. Each kid takes a cookie and runs back to the place they were playing again. However, there's a kid that takes a cookie, thanks you, and then asks if you need help with weeding the garden. Now, guess which kid is going to receive extra cookies from you, right? This is how things work, and same happens with business and life. The person who appreciates me and offers something extra, it will have the opportunity to eat more cookies. That's why, if you are going to give something, always give something extra. If you work for another person or you have a client, offer an additional service with no cost, or add an additional product to your order for free. If you are the boss or if you are contracted a service, always pay extra besides what you agreed to pay for the service. All these actions that I mentioned will transform negative emotions that are associated with money into positive energy. Okay, that's everything for today's video. If you like it, please give a like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.